Here I am in Dolomite, Alabama. It's a really run-down little town. This town is really strange. But I feel quite certain there's some undiscovered bottle dumps out in here. Creek down here. Let's see if I can find some soap bottles. It's just so overgrown around here. I can barely walk through this stuff. But I'll try this spot next. Alright, here's a privy. I'm in Dolomite, Alabama. Let's see what's in it. Well, it looks like a 40s jar top. And a one-eyed cat. Well, it's very disappointing so far this trip. This cat decided to sit and watch me. He knows I'll find a Bessemer Coke Hutch in here soon. Yeah, it's just a bunch of 40s junk so far, but I feel a pretty heavy layer down there. Oh my god. I don't believe it. This is a 1960s privy. Sure looks like it. Wow, that's terrible. Every time I dig off of maps from 1905, I find 1955 or 45. It's got a 62 on the bottom. Really? It's an early 60s privy. But I just pulled this out. If I hadn't scraped the paint, it might have been a $4.50 bottle. Well, there's a bunch of glass in here anyway. I don't know why they would still be throwing bottles down a privy in the early 60s when they're in a big city. You'd think they would have had trash pickup service by then. Sort through that dirt for some marbles, will you? Okay, that's pretty deep. I think if I'm still finding late 50s stuff at 4 foot, it's time to give it up. Okay, enough of that modern stuff. Now it's time to dig some 1862. No wonder it's so sparse. I don't know what this is, but maybe some kind of a cesspool. There's a cement pipe coming in here. And there's nothing down here except a little bit of coal. Now that's the kind of lot I'd like to dig. I actually have 3 privies poked out, so I've only got time to dig one today, so I'll get to it. I don't know what this is. This is probably a cistern. Definitely probes out as being very soft, but I don't feel any glass in it. There's a privy right there, but with all the roots, I'm just going to probably pass that one up. Especially since I got one right here. Another one right there. And another one right there. No, nothing in that one. This one felt pretty good, but now I'm down about 2 feet and I see a tire. So either this is a very modern privy or somebody else thought of digging dolomite before me. But that's 2 more that had nothing. Well, maybe not nothing. It had this in it. I don't know if it's worth anything or not. It looks pretty interesting. Okay, let's try this again. Got a couple more holes poked out. I'll start with this one. Well, I'm hitting water at 1.5 feet. And it doesn't feel like there's very much down there anyway. Another failure. Well, there's another privy right here. Doesn't feel very good. And another one right there. I'm not feeling any glass, and I definitely know it's going to have water in there. So I guess I'll just leave these. This looks like it might have a dump in it. Get out. I'll get out and check it out. This is the 5th creek I've walked and I've found nothing so far. But then I did just find this broken in half Chiro Cola from Nashville, Tennessee. And I see see a couple soda bottles laying side by side right here. Finally found something. Let's see what they are. Looks like a good one to me. Well, the tarp is chipped off. Something about a brown bell. What's embossed in the middle too. Yeah, never seen one of those before. Even though it's chipped, I'm definitely gonna keep it. What's that other one? I don't know, it looks like it might be a ketchup. Yeah, it definitely has a ketchup top on it. So, of course, that's of no use. There's another one. Well, looks like a no deposit with no embossing. That's odd. There's a semi-antique bottle just laying right there. Well, it sure looks like a good spot. Not finding a whole lot, but there's a soda dump right there. It's only from the 80s though. But some of these styrofoam label bottles are getting kind of hard to find, and that one's kind of an odd one. They're 10 ounces. I'm used to seeing 16 ounces. This one's actually displayable, and I could probably get a few dollars for it. How about this one? Nope, that one's wrecked. There's a Buffalo Rock, but it's faded out. There's a pretty good Buffalo Rock. Well, one side anyway. Let's get back to older stuff. Well, there's an older one. Unfortunately, it's only worth $1.50. Well, there's a no deposit. Don't want that one. I see something here. It looks like it's got the neck broken off, but if it's a really rare one, it could be worth something anyway. What do we have here? Nope, too modern. That's a pretty neat looking label. So, Dolomite is not working out very well for me, but I have located a porcelain sign sticking out of the ground over here. I've already removed a bunch of debris off the top of it. And what does it say? I don't know, because somebody actually painted over it. So what's underneath? We will find out in a few minutes. I'm really having to work hard to get this one. And I have uncovered all kinds of creepy crawlies. Now that I've lifted off the third giant sheet of whatever that material is, the sign is all exposed. It's about a 2 foot by 6 foot, but it looks pretty rough. So now I'm going to flip it over and we'll see what it says. Well, there it is. Still don't know what it says because it's been painted over. I'm gonna have to somehow remove all that paint and see what's under it before I know whether it's worth bringing home or not. On second thought, it's just in such terrible condition that I don't think I even want to put this in my van. Here's the other side. I wish I had a hose so I could spray this off. And some 600 grit sandpaper to sand off the extra paint. Well, there's some backhoes digging up something real close to the oldest part of a town from the 1830s. I'll get to that later. I was just walking this creek over here and I found a whole bunch of soda bottles.